Hi, and welcome to the September 14th auction preview video of jewelry and silver. We'll begin here with this wonderful early G. Eoff coin silver 3-piece tea service. It does come with this consignor provenance, which is quite interesting, and this is available on our website for your perusal. And most of the silver here we took in a large collection from a single estate, which is quite nice. This is a wonderful Mexican silver, just little bowl, but what I really love is the base here with this kind of cutouts and this triangular tripod base. Early Tiffany, so this is J.C. Moore for Tiffany, Ellis, and Young, which is quite nice. A wonderful footed oval form tray with the pierced gallery, etched decoration to the interior with this monogram in the center. It is marked to the underside, which is really quite nice. And this is a rum barrel or jug, and this is by Tiffany & Company, so it's really quite nice. It has a gold wash to the interior and some really interesting historical provenance that is all included on our website. This is one of the nicest tea services I think that I've ever seen, with this beautiful Orientalist kind of repoussé work. So you're going to see the figures and the trees and the foliate design. It's so beautiful, really so impressive how this was crafted, and this is by Woodward and Grosjean, and again this is from our silver estate. Really quite nice, beautiful figural finials, again just excellent craftsmanship, and this is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Moving on to some additional Mexican pieces. This is by Antonio Pineda, and it is a just kind of a deity or a seated figure, and it does come with the original dust bag with this identification on the bag itself, and it is marked to the backside. And my favorite item in the silver department is this wonderful Gorham hand-hammered silver bowl with mixed metal decoration. So you can just see these wonderful applied strawberries with the leaves and the vines. Here's a nice bird, a beautiful butterfly, and just this wonderful hand-hammered finish. It's just so beautifully done, beautifully crafted. This is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500, marked to the underside. And for your holiday decor, this is a great accessory. So we have this collection of Mexican silver goblets. It's in the Aztec rose pattern. So we have the 3 larger goblets and a series of smaller. Just a really nice collection to adorn your tables. Another early Tiffany tray here. So again, very large in size. It has the gadroon border, these kind of beaded handles. And this is Tiffany, Young, and Ellis. It is the New York Tiffany branding on the underside, so fully marked, this beautiful etched decoration, and this is estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. Pair of English silver fluted or reeded bowls with this kind of wonderful dragon's head. They are footed, fully marked to the underside with these dolphin form feet as well. Really quite nice at $300 to $500. Collection of George Jensen salt spoons at $200 to $300. This is a Tiffany & Company sterling footed leaf form bowl. These are 2 individual lots, but they are again Mexican silver by Maciel. So it's a collection of bread plates and then dinner plates, individually grouped, so these are 2 separate lots. And then from a separate estate, we have this pair of Mexican silver. Again, I believe that these are by Maciel, very heavy candelabra. Unfortunately, there is one replaced bobesh or candle cup, which is the center here, but these are estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Moving on to some Judaica, we have this Torah plate, so it's really quite nice with the lions, the crown, this kind of heart to the center, and it is accompanied by this Torah pointer. This is Hanau silver, and just this really unusual center bowl with the repoussé work to the bowl itself, and then these 3 candelabra arms are flanking the bowl with these glass inserts, which are really quite nice. Moving on to some jewelry, we'll start here with this Native American example. So this is by Alvin Vandiver. It comes with the original receipt, the dust bag, and it's just this wonderful kind of kachina necklace. So it's a more contemporary Navajo artist, but really quite nice, estimated at $600 to $900. An absolutely extraordinary example of Victorian jewelry here. This is silver over gold with this wonderful snake design. So this kind of Ouroboros almost snake with the graduated pearls, the semi-Baroque pearl head with the ruby eyes and the pearl drop. You can see to the underside here that kind of silvery finish over the gold. And it's just a really wonderful example of Victorian jewelry, and snakes are in, so we just love this piece. This is a garnet cabochon mounted in gold. So really just quite nice, a large size for the garnet and really just a beautiful color. We have these 2 colored gem rings from a local estate. One is amethyst and I do believe that one is a color change synthetic sapphire. We have this 15 karat yellow gold rock crystal beaded bracelet, and it is graduated with these beads, really quite lovely. Again, one of my favorites in this sale just because I love colored gems. It's the silver mounted gold, emerald, ruby, and moonstone bug form brooch with diamond wings, and just the intricacy of the wings themselves is beautiful. The moonstone is just beautifully mounted in this bezel set. We have this really vibrant green for the emerald and these petite cabochon emerald ruby eyes. Moving back here, we have this cloisonne mounted enamel beaded necklace in gold, which is really quite nice. Beautiful examples of antique opals. So these are globe form opal beads, and each are flanked by these little rock crystal faceted spacers, but really quite nice. They do have to be restrung, which is highly recommended, and then they're accompanied by a series of other beaded necklaces, but these are certainly the stars of the show. And this is a little piece of costume jewelry that's really quite nice. So it's a stomacher, so it would be worn on a woman's waist. And it's just a really nice, this is kind of amethyst glass with these rhinestones, and really just really unusual kind of Bridgerton Gilded Age piece for this sale. Collection of stick pins here. We have some carved coral, pearls, gold, etc. All the details on our website. Nice heavy gold articulated bracelet. We have these 2 18 karat gold foliate form brooches with rubies and turquoise. This is 13 karat gold with sapphires and diamonds. Another articulated bracelet, but what is really nice is this kind of striated gold work with the center circular pendant and then the pierced decoration, but really again quite nice. Another antique piece in the sale is a 15 karat gold English and diamond ring. Really just a beautiful example of antique jewelry, just a really lovely ring. Kind of this lozenge form to the ring itself, the ring face. This is 18 karat gold with diamonds, a nice contemporary piece at 2,000 to 3,000. This is Italian 18 karat gold, presumably citrines and pearls. We have another example of 2 antique snake brooches. So we have turquoise to this example, and then this is a just small snake with a emerald and little diamond eyes. Another articulated gold bracelet in the sale, so really quite nice, heavy gold work. This is 14 karat gold with a happy birthday drop pendant. This is a men's ring, and so it's a quite large signet ring. I mean, you could clearly see how large it's on my finger. And this was to be worn over a glove, which is why the size is so substantial. And this is estimated at 300 to 500. Here is an antique English and paint decorated cherub kind of vinaigrette. So when you open this, which I won't be able to do because you're all watching, you can see the gold washed the interior and it is fully marked. So really quite nice, again at 300 to 500. This is a Greek designer, and this is 22 karat gold and emeralds with this kind of Etruscan revival vibe to it. And this is estimated at 6,000 to 9,000. We have this Sputnik style 14 karat gold ring from a Manhattan estate with colored gems, unfortunately missing one stone, but really quite lovely. This again is 14 karat gold foliate form design brooch with pearls. We have these 2 14 karat gold bangle bracelets, one with black diamonds, one with white diamonds, but really just nice stacking pair of bracelets. This is 17 karat gold with an old European cut diamond, so all of you Taylor Swift fans out there can get your own example. We have this collection of bangles and even higher karat gold, kind of a different clasp, and then we have this nice ball form drop. So this is probably the nicest example in the grouping, some with diamond accents, but this collection is all together. This is 14 karat gold with this Egyptian revival carved carnelian pendant. We have this gold chain with this carved salmon coral, or angel skin coral, I'm sorry, with ruby and diamond accents. We have this early English fob with these really wonderful pendants. So this is quite nice, or these just pierced decoration to these themselves, which makes it quite unusual. And then we have this 14 karat gold roped twist necklace with the jade pendant drop. 14 karat gold amethyst and pearl earrings right here. So these are quite lovely. Just love the purple of the amethyst. This is a 14 karat gold starburst form brooch with the central large round faceted blue gem. We have a pair of spider form brooches. So these are 14 karat gold with this blue cabochon, pearls, and rubies. We have this gold mounted opal and diamond ring, which is really quite sweet. This is sapphire and diamonds, and this is really interesting. So this is bicolor gold, and it's a flip ring that I've never seen this style before. So we have rubies and diamonds here, and then you flip these two guys, and guess what? Now you have sapphires and diamonds. So a really versatile piece for anyone's jewelry wardrobe. We have 3 Chinese gilt silver and cabochon bracelets. So we have amethyst cabochons, coral cabochons, and these kind of, I don't know if this is lapis, but a lapis style bead to this example. This is a really wonderful antique or vintage kind of retro-y brooch with rubies and diamonds, foliate form, Art Nouveau style here. So we have the enamel decoration, garnets, seed pearl or keshi pearl, and diamond garnet brooch or pendant. We have this ring grouping that came in from one of our appraisal days. So we have the solitaire diamond and the diamond band. Moving on to some more Mexican jewelry, we have this Antonio Pineda onyx or obsidian and pearl bracelet. Another flip ring. So again, really quite interesting. I love when these little surprises happen. I'm never going to be able to do it because again, you're watching. But we have a cameo on this side, and the underside is onyx with diamonds. A more contemporary jewelry example, these are Elsa Peretti for Tiffany & Co. They are 18 karat gold and really just quite nice. This is another Art Nouveau example. So we have this diamond and gold ring with a monogram of HH. And then we'll move forward to this single strand of individually knotted pearls with this wonderful kind of oval / lozenge form pendant or clasp with diamond inlay. It does have to be restrung, but it's a really quite lovely example with the clasp. Heavy 14 karat gold mesh purse with sapphire cabochons to the clasp itself. So the weight is included with the lining. We have this kind of twisted 14 karat gold ruby sapphire and emerald ring. A collection of brooches. Of course, my favorite is the koala bear, but this is really quite nice also with the seed pearls, enamel decoration, and presumably a zircon, but can't say for sure. Pearls, rubies, etc., floral decoration. Another example of Mexican jewelry. So we have this Sigi Pineda bracelet and then this Mathilde Poulat ring. You know, just is iconic of her work. So the amethyst surrounded by turquoise beads. Unfortunately missing a few beads, but the telltale sign of her work is the color combination. So those two are together at $300 to $500. And then we end here with this signed enamel decorated snake necklace, really quite wonderful. Love these blues. And that wraps it up for our jewelry and silver selection. We hope to see you on September 14th.